Hello guys, this is the Gaming Revolution here and welcome back to an all new Call of Duty Modern Warfare video. Today we have some new information about up and coming content coming to the game, specifically a ton of stuff that we are likely to be seeing within Season 3. Now obviously all of this stuff is coming from the files of the game, so it doesn't 100% confirm that it is going to be Season 3, but it seems highly likely. Now in terms of when Season 3 is going to release, if we judge off of when the Battle Pass tiers end for Season 2, it seems like we're going to be seeing Season 3 starting on the 7th of April. However, as we've seen with, for example, Season 1, Season 2 could potentially be extended, Season 3 could potentially be delayed, so that isn't a set in stone release date. Plans could always change, so we're just going to have to wait and see. But that seems to be the most likely release date thus far. Now this was all posted by Senna Scalo over on the Modern Warfare Reddit. He is a data miner and it seems to corroborate with a bunch of other leaks that have been posted previously, but I want to stress that this is not all of the content coming within Season 3. This has just been a load of stuff that has been added to the files of the game with the new Modern Warfare update, but there will be even more content to come. Obviously everything I discuss is subject to change because it is from the files of the game. There have been some maps added to the files of Modern Warfare, such as Faradar, that was leaked and shown within the initial Modern Warfare reveal trailer, and it is still not released because apparently, according to my sources, they have told me that the map has just been in testing for a very long time because they're just not happy with it. Anyways, the first map that has been added to the files of the game is Backlot, which is obviously a map that was first seen within the original Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Obviously, it is set in Meska, Urzikstan, and apparently the teams are Demon Dogs and Jackals. The next map that we have is apparently Village from Modern Warfare 3 is going to be returning. The location is 14 kilometers outside of Venskaya, Kastovia. The teams you play as are the SAS and the Spetsnaz. Now we also have some weapons added to the files of the game. So we have the SKS, which is a sniper rifle. It's a lightweight semi-auto carbine chambered in 7.62 times 39mm. This hard-hitting and agile Soviet rifle focuses on utility over accuracy. It flaunts a faster fire rate than other weapons in its class, but a carefully placed round will eliminate the need for follow-up shots entirely. This classic DMR has seen a lot of battles, and its unique gunsmith configurations reflect a diverse service history. The next weapon we have leaked is the Renati pistol. I'm not sure if I butchered the pronunciation there, but this is apparently a well-rounded semi-automatic 9mm pistol. This assuring sidearm excels in close-range combat and features gunsmithing capabilities unique to the pistol class that permit a variety of engagement strategies. Now, we also have two more operators that were added to the game, that being Alex from Modern Warfare's campaign. Now, obviously, we presume he died within Modern Warfare's campaign. Obviously, I've made theory videos in the past talking about I think he is still alive, and since he is going to be added as an operator to the game, maybe he is indeed still alive after all. Now, obviously, we had previously speculated that he was going to be Simon Ghost O'Reilly, but maybe he actually isn't. Maybe he's just one of the other characters who is wearing the ghost mask, because there are multiple ghosts within Modern Warfare, such as the one that Mace is wearing, so I guess it's similar to Call of Duty Ghost. There's going to be some sort of whole legion of these guys. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Alex is wearing a ghost mask. I'm really intrigued to see if at least the theory was partially correct. Now, the next operator we have is a Ronin that is apparently going to be coming to the game. Now, obviously, when Modern Warfare released, there were a bunch of operators that were leaked that I will be showing on screen. One of them being Marshawn Lynch, and there's still quite a few from that list that still haven't released, so they could be coming at some point as well. Now, within the files of the game, there have been some playlists added, so apparently there's going to be duos coming for Warzone, which is obviously a team of 2, loot and kill, last team standing wins. We then apparently are going to be getting quads, which is a team of 4, last team standing wins. Now, bear in mind, these are just playlists added to the files of the game. They might not release, they could just be in testing, and they also might be LTMs, so they might be limited time modes and they might not be there permanently. We also have a high action mode coming to Warzone, which is loot and kill. The gas closes in faster, so get moving. We also have a shotty snipers playlist coming to Warzone, which is a shotguns and snipers only playlist, near, far, wherever in Battle Royale. There are no loadout drops. We then have a one-shot playlist playlist coming to Warzone, which is one-shot headshots and no loadout drops. We then have a realism mode coming to Battle Royale. We're probably going to see very fast time to kills and stuff like that, and we will also see a hardcore playlist coming to Warzone as well. Again, these could just be LTMs, they could just never release as well, because all this proves is that they've been within testing. It doesn't necessarily mean they are going to release. The next thing is we are going to be seeing creator codes for Modern Warfare, so different YouTubers and streamers are going to be able to use their creator code, so you will be able to support your favorite Call of Duty creator with your in-game purchases. Creators will receive a portion of each purchase made using their code. This code will expire after 14 days. Enter the creator code below. So whenever you make purchases within Modern Warfare, you'll be able to get a slight discount using creator codes, and then obviously creators will be able to earn extra money. I wouldn't be surprised if I'm blacklisted. Now, within the files of the game, there's been a load of stuff regarding Modern Warfare 2 Remastered added as well. I've already made a whole video talking about that, so I won't cover that right now. If you want to go ahead and check that out, I will have a link down in this video's description. The next thing that's been added to the files of the game is a Task Force Legendary M4A1. Here are 141 reasons to eliminate your target successfully with the Task Force Assault Rifle. And obviously with the Modern Warfare 2 Campaign Remaster, which I've already made a video on, there is going to be a unique OG Ghost skin, the OG Ghost from the original Modern Warfare 2. But yeah, we are going to be seeing this Task Force Legendary Weapon Blueprint. We then have a 1-for-1 Legendary 1911 Blueprint. Become an honorary member of Task Force 1-for-1 when you rock the 1-for-1 pistol. So everything seems to be based around Task Force 1-for-1 here. We then have the Free Dive Rare Charm. And then we have a Belly Flop Epic Ghost Finishing Move, a Stay Frosty Epic Ghost Operator Quip, a No Easy Days Epic Animated Calling Card, and then we have a Ghost Rare Emblem, and we have Battle Pass tier skips. Now, following on from this, we have some more information that was posted over on the Modern Warzone Reddit that I will leave a link to down in this video's description. But with the new update, apparently there were some other gunfight maps added. So we have Boneyard. So apparently there's going to be a gunfight version of Boneyard. We have Cornfield Theatre, Townhouse, Train, and Trench. Apparently game battles were added to the private match and a trials playlist. Private match, trials, and game battles. There's also some other weird stuff in here. So apparently there's two other multiplayer maps, which are Oil Rig and also Sane Dawn. Not really sure what they are, but maybe they're two other new maps. And then we have some other Battle Royale playlists added apparently. So we have Claustrophobia, Loot and Kill, the gas closes in faster, so get moving. We then have Hardcore Plunder and Realism Plunder. We then have solos, duos, and quads apparently coming for Plunder. We then have Troopers, Infinite Revive, no revive, there ain't no coming back unless you pay for it. Apparently Crash is also getting added as a survivor map to Modern Warfare as well. There are also some new multiplayer playlists apparently coming. So we have Cyber Attack Pro, Cyber Attack with respawns enabled instead of revives. We then have Mercenary, which are just objective game modes with no parties allowed. Time to make new friends, maybe they'll play the objective. We then have Outhouse, which is a Candor hideout, and Shoot House Mosh Pit. We then have Hitman, Rat Race, whatever that is, Jug of War. We then have a playlist called Student Loans Payment, no idea what that is. We have Sticks and Stones. We then have Team Building Exercise. We then have Working From Home. I guess since everyone is in isolation now, I guess they decided to add in this funny playlist, and the description is Small Map Mosh Pit. Starting to feel cozy in here. We then have Invasion, Assault, Breach, Incursion. There is also Payback that we have seen in the past. We then have a Russ Snipers Only playlist apparently coming, and that is going to be for gunfight. There are then some additional operator skins listed. So we have Demo Team, and we also have Underwater Demo Team. Now we do have what could potentially be the Season 3 emblems once again posted by the Modern Warzone Reddit. Now there is a remake of Scrapyard within the files of the game that's going to be coming for 6v6. So that's going to be releasing at some point. Obviously it is already present within Spec Ops / Warzone, and it's also present within Boneyard within Ground War. So the map is already ready to release pretty much. So that's apparently going to be coming at some point. I don't know whether that's going to be Season 3 or whether it's going to be coming maybe even later on this season. And as I was saying, there's still a load of other maps within the files of the game. For example, we have offshore and a bunch of other locations that are present within the Battle Royale, Warzone / the Spec Ops map that could be coming over to multiplayer. So the thing is, there's just a lot of stuff within the files of the game that we don't know when is going to be releasing, so it makes things a bit hard to understand. But if you want me to make a follow-up video to this video, I could go over all of that stuff. But obviously we're probably going to see a new ground war map coming within season 3 as well, and we won't just be seeing remakes, we won't just be seeing Backlot and Village. We are likely to at least see, you know, 1 or 2 new maps, hopefully. So maybe we could finally see Faraday that's been in the files, or maybe one of the other maps that has been in the files of the game. And in terms of the ground war map, we might be seeing Layover, which I believe is one of the final locations for ground war, or large locations that has not been added as a ground war map just yet. Okay, so that's all I have to talk about within today's video. Now, as I was saying, there is even more content coming within season 3. We don't really know exactly what. There are a lot more maps within the files of Modern Warfare, and there's a load of other stuff in there as well. There's a load of new modes, a load of new playlists coming and stuff like that, but this is just all the new information that we have thus far. Anyways, thank you for watching the video. Make sure to subscribe if you're not for the latest and greatest Modern Warfare news and information. So anyways, thank you for watching, and bye.